From bushwalking and food and wine tours to wildlife parks and fascinating historic sites, there's plenty to see and do in the Adelaide Hills, so it's lucky for Adelaideans that they're just out of town. The cooler months are a great time to visit the Adelaide Hills, and there's no better place to experience the colours of the season than here at Mount Lofty Botanic Gardens, particularly in the Arboretum amongst the oaks, the elms and the maples. And just around the corner is Cleland Wildlife Park, a South Australian favourite and a great place to bring visitors from out of town.
Well, really the space allows them to engage with all of the Australian natural wildlife. You can see them all in a short space of time, so you can feed kangaroos and emus or even hold a koala.
Just a few kilometres from the city, you can find yourself in the company of some pretty famous Aussies. And in times past, the hills have also been alive to the sounds of one or two gold rushes. Gold was discovered here at Jupiter Creek in 1868, and in no time there are around 1,500 people living in this area. It's hard to imagine that now. At the Cedars, the home of artist Hans Huyssen, you can stroll through the landscape that inspired some of his greatest works. And you can also visit his magnificent home and the studio where his paintings were brought to life. Then pop into Harndorf just down the road for a coffee and a taste of German culture. Of course, this is just a taste of what the Adelaide Hills have to offer. There are also sensational views, some fantastic picnic spots, and even the odd giant horse. With all of this right on our doorstep, the Adelaide Hills really is a great place for a day trip, or maybe even a weekend getaway. Pick up your free SA touring guide and holiday savings brochure at your nearest REA shop.